Hey guys, I am live. I have no idea on which live stream I'm live on. We'll figure it out as we go. I messed up. I might need to start all over again. Let me know. Let me know if this is working. All right, here's one. I got myself all discombobulated. Hey, sick bug. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? How are you feeling? How are your grandparents feeling? Working on my end. Good. I know I accidentally have two of them up and running right now. All right, one I'm gonna delete. She's doing better driving again. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. And how about you? You getting any sleep? Been eating really well. Good. Important. Hey, Benny. How are you, my friend? I'm still breathing. Hey, Daniel. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. So, hey, Lucy. Lucy says, so the stink bug. Stink bug says, hey to Miss Lucy. All right. I don't know what I did wrong as far as scheduling live streams. Hey, Archie. Archie, how you been, my friend? Well, 24 is cold for you guys. I mean, that's cold anywhere, but for you, you ever remember it getting that cold there before? Archie says, done share live stream at community center, brother. Archie, thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. Almost ready, guys. Hey, it's good to say you had chat. You're having a good week so far. Just came by to annoy you for 10 minutes or so. All right, I'm setting a timer. I wanted, I want some hardcore. Um, I want some hardcore annoying skits. Don't bring nothing but your A game. If you're gonna annoy me, man, make it count. It's Side Lucy. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Hey, Sniper. Eric doesn't want hardcore. He wants jungle. Exactly. All right. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Lucy's going to read cards in the afternoon, right? 1 o'clock. And Sniper, let me know when we're back on. Whenever you're ready. I do not. D and Mushy P. All right, that was pretty annoying. That was pretty good. Sissy says, in the evening, I thought it was evening. Is it the evening? Thought we were doing the afternoon. Sorry, that is on me. I should have ironed that out. Let's figure that out now. Hey, Danny. Danny, how are you? You look at my book. Tomorrow is what, the 28th? So I also have Thursday night free. Sipper says, does anyone have a question that has been digging away at their soul? Lucy says, so is afternoon easier for you? Evenings are easier. Gotcha. So, Sniper, is the Esoteric Lounge opening its doors this week? We can do afternoon this week. Next week, I prefer evening. Hey, Star Seeker. Sniper says that's fine by me another night. You want to do Thursday night? Lucy says I'll just make it work this time. Just let me know which late show. All right, Lucy, Sniper says he can do Thursday night. So if you want to come up Wednesday night. But we might need to work out another day because I know we're doing every other week, but we've had the Esoteric Lounge now for a couple months on Wednesday nights. So we'll figure it out. Mustafa says, where's Lady Sky? I haven't seen Lady Sky since this morning. Hey, Cameron, how are you? Look at this, Yogi. You ever thought about it? Really thought about it without the previous principalities experience? What if you discovered that everything I just wrote is completely nonsensical? That would not surprise me in the least. It would not surprise me in the least. Except says Eric, I can pretty much do any night. Okay. So Lucy Sniper said he would do Thursday night. So if you'd rather do Wednesday night, we can definitely work that. Yogi, salute. Somebody really, hey, how are you? How are you feeling? We've been thinking about you. Afternoon this time's okay. Gotcha. All right, Lucy, thank you. And he says, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I wish I could apologize for Nature's Ogrum because it did something. I'm sorry, Danny. Hey, old chap. I think she knows you. So I don't know what you did, if you did anything, but just keep putting it out there. Mustafa says, Eric, it was a great live stream today with the guest Fabiola. Thank you, Mustafa. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys asking some good questions. Eric needs a secretary. It's getting it is getting harder. More guests are coming up. It's nice that people are reaching out to me. Makes me feel like I'm getting somewhere. Hey Pepe, how are you? Hey Gabby. Let me get this straight. But to make sure I can, so I can plan on it. So take your pick. You can do evening or you can do afternoon, Lucy. I know you said evening's easier for you. Sniper very graciously said he would do Thursday evening. And let's double check one more time to make sure I have a guest on the 29th. I have a guest on the 31st. Oh, I got to reach out to Martin Ball. He was going to be tomorrow evening, but he cannot make it. Well, he can, but I can't have him on because I don't know how to talk about plant medicine. Mustafa says, Eric, everyone wants Karen Palmer. Yep, it's totally up to Karen now. When she has the free time, she said yes. Lucy says, evening tomorrow night and every other night at 5:25. And thank you so much, Squirrel Sniper, for working with me. Let me write a note to Martin. Hey, Kat. You're welcome, Mustafa. Hey, Hammer. It's been fun, Yogi. I'm in an internet and phone permanently. Glad you're on right now, so I can say goodbye to everyone here. It's been fun. Hey, Hammer, what's going on, my friend? Yogi forgot to put the link of the guest this afternoon. What do you mean, Danny? Skit says, okay, my 10 minutes. Good job, Skits. Hey, Robin, how are you? 10 minutes is up. Peace. Peace, my friend. Skits, thanks for coming in. Hey, Graham. Graham, I don't think we have any of them here. Simply says, Miss Robin, that's my ladybug. Lucy says, so the cat. Hey, Adam, sweating and smiling. Robin says, hey, stinking Lucy. Let's see. Well, that means I'd have to study, Graham. I have to do my homework. I'd have to get the Mockleberry. Is that what you're saying? The Mocklemizing textbook, which is probably expensive. I don't think I could afford it right now. I might even need a Mocklemizer tutor to help me. It's a lot of work, man. I just don't know if I have it in me, Makomizi. Robin says, just getting dinner going. Hope everyone is having a blessed night. Thank you, my friend. I hope you are too. Danny says, hi to Robin. Um, so I need to remember to reschedule with Martin. I'm going to do that right after this live stream. Gabby says, what's tonight's topic? Nothing in particular. Just a general conversation, my friend. Anything that you want to talk about? Falcon says, great talk yesterday, Eric. Thank you, Falcon. Hey, thank you for the buying the memberships. Much appreciated. Katie says, Yogi, it's amazing. Skits forgot to bring much to peace. Amazing or lucky? It's lucky for me, Danny. Graham says, I'm on 60K a year. I have 14 Malcolm Misers working for me, 33K a year, working at Lancaster University here in England. But that sounds pretty lucrative. Hey, Lady Sky. Mustafa was asking about you, Lady Sky. Gabby says, I think trees are the entrance to the universe. You know, in shamanism, they can be an entrance into the lower realm. When we talk about the lower realm in shamanism, it doesn't mean lower as in negative or dark. It just means lower. It means more earth-based. So you'll get the more ethereal. You'll get the elves, you get the fairies, you get the elementals. You'll get earth spirits. When you go to the upper realm, now you start getting more of the celestial beings. So trees, especially trees that have a opening, you can use those in your dream work, in your vision quest, to as a portal to go into the lower realm. Put on a drum track, particularly if you can find one that is guided. Hey, Anna. Anna, how was your day? So says, Danny, don't worry. You didn't break anything. We're all good here. Stay steady, okay? Yep. Software says, Lady Sky, how are you? And I hope you had a good day. Graham says, I'm going to see you all again soon. Stay safe, everyone. Peace and love to you all. Keep Mako-mizing everyone. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss to you, my friend. Plants are very sacred. Plants are very sacred. Lower realm because of the root system. But yeah, trees are connected to the lower realm because of the root system. You can actually enter waterfalls, a good power points as well. Find one that you're familiar with and just envision it. You want to put on drumming helps very much. You don't need drum work, but it is helpful. And you can ask. I used to do this. I would put on a specific drum track and you can find them on YouTube. Shamanic drum traps for uh, realm travel, and certain things would show up all the time. Thank up, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob. And when I'd be out walking, like for a while, I had one particular robin. Every time I went out in the morning, would just hop down on the ground next to me and hop along for maybe 20 yards right next to me, but then fly off. So I wanted to write about that, whatever it is that the robin wanted to tell me. I had similar things happen with catbirds. Um, for a while, it was another bird. I've written about rabbits and plants, things that just show up as I'm out walking and grab my attention. And I wanted to know the message. So before I wrote about it, I would put it on the track and I would travel down to the lower realm and I would ask. Some people could say that's pure imagination. I wouldn't argue that. It doesn't matter. Imagination is real because imagination is its own realm, if that makes sense. Falcon says you need to turn that frown upside down. Which frown? My frown? What's going on, Lady Sky? How come you're not happy? Hey, KT. Hello to you, my friend. Do I know anything about Green Man? Not a ton. Not a ton. Lady Sky said I'm not happy with one of my neighbors below, Miss Yogi. I'm kind of pissed off. Is this the trash guy? The guy that gave you trouble with the trash? Thank you again, Jacob. Mustafa says, Lady Sky, we have the same trouble with our neighbors. Hey, Runner Boy. Sniper says, Falcon, he has anything you need from nature. In the binary world ward, the man was Robin Hood. He stole from the rich to bring balance. Hey, Jordan. Welcome back, my friend. Hey, sorry that we couldn't chat more on my afternoon live stream. This guy says, yeah, Mustafa, my issue is leaving trash at my door. My neighbor likes to do it. Hey, Aaron. Aaron, thanks for helping this afternoon. Thanks for dropping the links. Falcon says, Robin Hood. I never heard that before. Sorry about that, Lady Sky. And Lady King says, sounds to me, Lady Sky, that your neighbors are in for some muffins. Starseeker says, Lady Sky, I can drive over and we can ding dong and stitch. Starseeker says. How about the bag of dog poo? That was a funny movie, Men in Tights. You're right about that, Falcon. This guy says, I literally tried everything, Mustafa, to compromise with a neighbor, to not leave the trash at my door. I'm not their servant here. Is it right in front of your door? Muffins do fix a lot there, kind of Lady King. Gabby says, Sniper, my last name is Gulowitsky. Did I get that right? Gulowitsky? I used to go on everything for short. Lisa says, so the Starseeker, nice to meet you. I agree, Mustafa. It's been going on for a while. This is not the first time we've talked about it with Lady Sky. Jordan says Cassandra went live earlier. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed her, Jordan. Were you over there? Snapper drops his link. Thank you, Snapper. He said, Kundalini King, if you may, just disproven entropy. That's Snapper's latest post, guys, if you want to head on over. Aaron says Mel Brooks is a genius. Men in Tights is a top 10 comedy film. Yep. History of the World was pretty awesome, too. Man, if you name top 10 comedies, there might easily be half of them might be Mel Brooks. Blazing Saddles, right in front of your door. What would happen if he brought it in and didn't give it back? Danny says, Yogi, why are there timeout by a person saying, I think because they said it high twice. I think. Yogi says, me right now, Yogi, very mad here. Understandably so. You've been going through this for a long time. Hey, is everybody renting? Is he renting as well, Lady Sky? Drew says we talk mostly about some personal stuff, nothing big. Gotcha. Guys, our friend Jordan is new here. Today's his first day coming in. I met him over at Cassandra's. So life is hard. If you want to click on over to Jordan. Hey, if you have any advice, Jordan was talking about live streaming. He has enough content and he has the subscribers, but he hasn't been able to go. Hey, Brad. There says, you're welcome, Eric. This afternoon stream from Fantastic. Glad you enjoyed her. I have another shaman coming up on Thursday afternoon. It is afternoon, man. My schedule's all messed up. Yep, 1 o'clock. She's a quantum shaman. Her channel is Home Light Healing, if you guys ever want to look it up. Sniper, I think you really appreciate Thursday afternoon's guest. Nanine is a quantum shaman helping the planet and all its inhabitants activate their latent DNA, assisting the evolutionary process to higher consciousness through ancient and new sound technology and light language. Sound is a powerful way to attune ourselves from inside out and to get and to help us connect and align with our surroundings. Light language is a language of higher consciousness, bypassing the egoic mind, frequency straight to our body's innate knowing, divine communication to all things seen and unseen. It's got a nice YouTube page. Not sure how long she has had it. Let's find out real quick. She started her channel in 2018. I don't know how long she's been active though. Anyway, she's actually a friend of ours. She's friends with Empress of the New Earth. You guys know my good friend for 23 years, I think. 25 years? Nope. Over 20. Kat says hello and hello. Hey, Kat. Gary says, sorry, Sniper, I'm confused. Thank you for the support, though. Secure 282 is my top 50 for sure. I didn't see either one of those. Hey, Roach. Love your beard, man. Thanks. I've been having beard issues lately, though. Beard insecurities. Hey, that's not. Jordan says, I don't know, K2 something or other. And done with Cassandra. And Jordan is a hacker. He's actually dead, so he has to be one of his friends. Were they here? Where did you see them, Jordan? I would actually put a note on the. At this point in time, well, I don't want to tell you what I would do. I don't want to give bad advice. And Lenny King says, I don't have any neighbors. Star Seeker says, did someone say my name? I don't think so. Jordan says, yeah, I timed him out. Oh, so he was here. Do I believe in Spider Man? Yes. With all of my heart, I believe in Spider Man. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place in this chat. Monty Python is probably number one. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Cat says, no reason to time out. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Star Seeker says, I'm in the background working on an art project. Have a great all. Thank you, Star Seeker, my friend. Lady Sky says, yes, she's renting. Talk to the landlord. Lady Sky. Lady Sky says, breath work. We can all do that, Yogi. Yep, we can do some breath work. Falcon says, Kamikaze Lovebug is a shaman too. She uses sound healing and guided meditation. She is lovely. You mentioned her, right, to me before, Falcon? Hey, feel free to give anyone my information. Zephyr says, sounds like my cup of tea. She needs my 12-second sonar sensory system. It should resonate. DC says, hey to Bud Files. Watch them while working. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. I am way behind. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Hey, Selma. I don't touch other people's trash, Yogi. It's disgusting and nasty. In which case, I would talk to the landlord. I would call the landlord or send them a note. Mustafa says, Eric, regarding experts or new learners who might interest you, like Fabiola, I can introduce you to someone named Brian Donson. If you enjoy talking to him, he's 75 years old. Definitely, Mustafa. 100%. Sinkwick says, I think you missed my comment. Grandma listening too. Hey, Miss Joan. Sinkwick says that you're feeling better. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, they were K2. Percy said hi. Got you. So a friend Jordan said that I forget what they said. Something going on with him. Sniper's going to be on Thursday. Falcon. Hey, Lady Sky, you ready for breath work? Anyone else ready for breath work? Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you for everything. Tippett says, Falcon, pick a topic. Hey, that's a nice offer, Falcon. Penalini King says, I have my men's mentorship program meeting Thursday evening. Falcon says, hopefully I don't miss time zone is an issue if it's meant to be. Hey, Carl. Good evening to you, my friend. I appreciate you passing through. I appreciate you stopping by. Lady Sky says she's ready for breath work. All right. Robin says, Stickbook, please tell Grandma I'm hoping she's feeling better. Send in love. Thank you, Robin. Aaron says I have to catch the Esoteric Lounge replay. Jordan says I watched him die. He was stalking me and Cassandra. He found my house. I called the police like 2-ish days ago. He came to my house with a gun and shot a police officer. Wow. So they killed him. I saw you mention that over at Cassandra's. Mustafa says, let's do breath work for Lady Sky. Yes. We are going to breathe in through the nose for count of 4. It's going to be a very slight pause. It's going to be uncounted. We're going to exhale through the mouth. Normally we exhale through the nose. This time we're going to exhale through the mouth. Put the tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Purse the lips as if you're going to blow out a candle. Extend the breath calmly and evenly for count of 8. Quick demonstration. Through the nose for count of. Exhale through the mouth. And repeat. In through the nose, out through the mouth. With a sigh. With a sigh. Hey, Stacey. Coco, how are you? Yes, so Jordan, you know that is not the person who was here today, and they did nothing here today, so to be timed out. Guess we could see what's happening. Hey, Jonathan, is this Kriya Yoga? This is not Kriya Yoga. Selina, how are you? Fortune cookie curse may live in interesting times. I remember that. Coco says, sorry, I've been working a lot. That's okay. Catalina King says, I feel tense and irritated. All right. We're going to fix that. That sigh is very soothing. A longer exhalation brings us very deeply into the parasympathetic state, which is the rest and digest. We're going to do 10 rounds. We're also going to add in a little meditation at the end. You guys ready? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. We're going to do this as a guided meditation. Thank you, Mustafa. Lady Sky, are you set? Lady Sky, thumbs up. Jordan's going to eat dinner. Thanks for coming in, Jordan. Robin is ready. Danny's ready. Hey, country. Here we go. Guys, make sure you're sitting. You want your back straight, but it doesn't have to be rigid. Bring your attention to your breath. Breathing in through the nose, and for right now, breathing out through the nose. And just notice the breath. Breathing in and out. No count, just notice the breath. Notice exactly where the breath enters the nose, and then feel where the breath leaves the nose. With every out breath, scan through the body. Wherever you feel any tension, let that out breath relax it. Breathing in, relax my temples. Following the breath, I relax my jaw, my shoulders, relaxing the body. Bring that same attention away from your nose down to your belly, and notice that as you breathe in, your belly expands, and as you breathe out, the belly falls back. Just follow the breath. I'm going to count to 3. After 3, we breathe in for a count of 4 through the nose. We exhale through the mouth, pursed lips, tongue on the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth, making a whoosh sound. Extending the breath. Not blowing it out, but extending it. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Exhale with a whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Exhale with a whoosh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale with that whoosh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let the breath go. Let it settle into its own easy and natural rhythm. Keep the eyes closed for just a few more moments. Return to exclusively breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Bring your attention back down to your belly and just follow the rhythm of the belly, moving in and moving out. And you can even think as the belly rises, rising, as the belly falls back, falling back. Stay with the breath. Stay with the rhythm of the belly for a couple moments. And when you're ready, open your eyes, and we'll see you back in the chat. Country, sorry for that news, my friend. Give me a second, guys. Hey. Aaron says, man, I really needed that. Thank you, Eric. You're welcome. Namaskar, my friend. You're welcome, Lady Sky. Mustafa sends love to Lady Sky. Lucy says, nice breathwork session. Thanks, Lucy. Mustafa says, thank you, Eric. You're an angel. Coco says, sniper evidence. Freezing kills the anthocyanins on cotton and tobacco. Smokers that put cigarettes in freezer until you get sick. Yeah, my cat. Hey, she wants attention. Give me 1 second, guys. I got a few questions to answer. I might have a guest for Friday evening. One second. Maybe. Guys, remember Nanette Earhart? We're working out details. You're welcome, country. Mustafa, do you remember Nanette? Cat, are you still here? Stress Seeker says, have a wonderful time, everyone. Blessings. Blessings to you, my friend. Aaron says, well done, everyone. Ask if Lady Sky's feeling any better. Oops. I need to take my supplement. So we are talking about which day to come up. She just sent me a text and says, what day? What day can I do it? So I suggested Friday night. Hey, Danny. Danny, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Step says, claim the lock ensures 7 chords and geometric shapes remain fixed at the precise frequency needed for cellular reconstruction. For Thursday. Always your pick. I got it. Lisa says, I don't know if you saw my thank you for working with me, switching times around Sniper. Thank you. Danny says, I'm doing way better now. They gave me new medication. Awesome. Glad to hear you're doing better, Danny. Hey, Brandon. Brandon, how are you? Lisa says, hey to Brandon. I'm about to get information from Nanette. Sorry, guys. I know I'm working as we talk. I hope you don't mind. Sorry, I feel rude. This is rude actually, and I apologize. What's up? This is Eric. You will be hosting her again on live this coming Friday. She's checking her schedule now to see if Friday works, and if not, we're gonna maybe do Saturday evening, or maybe Sunday evening, or maybe Monday evening. Cat says survived third heart attack November 30th. Not my fault. Old stent developed scar tissue, then blood clot. Recovering with acupuncture treatments. Is that the sole form of meditation? Sorry. Is that the sole form of medication that you're using? It's amazing. Sorry to hear about the third heart attack. I'm glad to hear that you're recovering. This guy says the sound of typing from Yogi. Is that yep. I'm sorry. Was that annoying? I apologize. Catalina King says, glad you're still here. Tattoo Guru. Yes, definitely. Brandon says, good luck, Tat. That seems rough. You're welcome, my friend. On a few meds. How is the acupuncture treatments working? Now I'm wondering if that would work on some other issues for someone that I care about. Danny gives away to Tat. Mustafa says, Eric, to any information regarding the nature of the ego in animals and in humans? What are the noticeable difference? Who did we ask about just the other day? And they were talking about the evolutionary aspect of animals as well. We're all heading to the same place. for the most part, I'm going to say animals don't really have egos. Not saying they don't have a personality. The thing is that they don't. Um, the personality aspect is not a form of separation as it would be with us. Oh no, not annoying you. You'd love the sound of you typing on your keyboard. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad it wasn't annoying. Thanks for stopping by, Brandon. It's appreciated. Hey, on Saturday we have Mustafa. On Saturday we have an animal communicator coming up. She's a student of Course in Miracles as well as an animal communicator. So let's ask her. Aaron says, ego and animals. Never thought about that before. Difference is the thought of separation. Animals are not separate from, they don't have that view of separation the same way that we do, is my understanding. Hey, Stitch. Stitch, how are you? Stepper says the claim of chemical formation, PSNAs are potent carcinogens. I know I said it wrong. Formed primarily during curing its storage of tobacco, causing the nitrostrations of alkaloids like nicotine. I'm sorry, horrible. Stitch, what's going on, my friend? Tat says the acupuncture practitioner has a degree in Chinese medicine. She's been treating several conditions like fibromyalgia, PTSD, veteran. One, thank you for your service. Two, sorry to hear about that. Sleep issues, chronic pain conditions. Mustafa says, well, great. Again, Eric, we are so proud of what you're doing for us and for yourself. It's extremely helpful. I'm excited. Thank you. I'm excited too. I'm excited for the, you know, variety of guests. School. Stitch, I'm sorry, my friend. My dog Hector is licking his right now, and as I'm pondering whether or not he has an ego. Do you think he'd be doing it if he had an ego? Do you think we would be doing it if we didn't have an ego? Aaron's going to ask Hector about his ego. Hold on. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can find her channel real quick. She's coming up Saturday, 5:25. Nava Raphael. She's also an actress, guys. This is the third actress that we've had coming up. Um, She's founder of director at Save Joshua Tree Wildlife. Let's see what else we got going on. She is her website, Animal Communication Energy Healing. This is her description. My dedication for the well-being of all animals infiltrates my mind and soul daily. In my dedication, I live. In my dedication, I grow. In my dedication, I love. For this is my soul's purpose. I want to talk about that for sure. I'm honored to have the gift of connecting with the spirit and energy of beloved animals companion. It brings me great joy to bring clarification and awareness around issues that may otherwise be misunderstood. Animals are always speaking to us, for they are extraordinary teachers and healers. They wait oh so patiently for us to open our hearts and connect with them. I can hear, feel, and see their energies. I can comprehend their conscious awareness. I am a full graduate. I am full of gratitude to assist you and your animal companions with healing, with clarity, and love. So, we're going to talk to her about that. She's also a student of the Course of Miracles. All right, back in the chat. Sorry, guys. Kennedy King says, how do you manage to stay single, Yogi? I am actually with someone. So I was, I was with someone for 23 years. And we parted company. Good terms, good-ish terms. Sad, you know. You can't be with someone for that long and not be sad. And as I began to heal, it's a wonderful person that you guys actually know has entered my life. Kat says, you're very welcome. Every acupuncture treatment is a reset of my mind, body, and I really amazed its results. I'm going to suggest to someone to look into acupuncture. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. Hey, Toy Pups. Destin, do you like? I love your new phone. Aaron says, I bet Yogi is a Chuck magnet. This is true. People named Chuck just seem to love me. Hey, Evan. I do not have a flat screen TV. Well, I guess I do have a flat screen TV. I never thought of it. Oh, Penalini says chick. No, I'm actually more popular with Chucks than I am with chicks. I guess my TVs are flat, Evan. Mustafa says, Eric, do you agree that all the Course of Miracles experts age 60 and above are truly great and that the new generation won't be on par for the old experts and teachers? Nope, I do not agree with that. I know some pretty awesome young teachers. You know, our friend Corinne Zupko, who was up, she was literally raised in the Course. She didn't fully embrace it until she was in college. She's in her 40s now, so she's been practicing for quite some time. I've known people who get it in a year. Now, I don't know if it's fully embodied within a year. Men and women sports. I don't. Aaron says men and women shorts. I'm good with everything. Yogi, we're missing Super Champion. I am missing Super Champion. Danny, I thought about him the other day. My camera seems to be off today. So that's it. Now, Mustafa, I think you and I were spoiled because we've had people in the first generation from A Course in Miracles come up and talk to us. That would be Aaron says, "What is a woman's sport?" I guess whatever sport that women are competing in, right? Um, so Mustafa, that would be the equivalent when we have Dove Fishman and Vicky. When we had who else? Catherine, who was up on Saturday. That is like the equivalent of having Buddha's first students as teachers. Kat says non-judgment is the daily end goal and suffering. I would agree with that. I'd see Mustafa. Um, I don't know if we can or should compare Corinne to Duff Fishman or to Karen. I think any comparison would be unfair to all parties concerned. I've never tried Timu either, Coco. Coco says any sport can be a women's sport. Really agreed. Hey, Mustafa says, I agree with you, Eric, of course. You know what, though, Mustafa? Something mysterious happens with a lot of those old time course students, teachers. All they have to give away any longer is love. That's the amazing thing. Thank you, Jacob. Hey, you're up kind of late, Mustafa. That says all you need is love. I agree. I agree. Mustafa says absolutely, Eric. Petalina King says married 28 years. I earned the right to crack a few jokes. There you go. I'd much rather watch the cheerleaders play foosball. Love and unicorn vibes. Appreciate that. 1 second. One second. No, I was not, Evan. Evan says before YouTube, were you before my YouTube channel, were you YouTube savvy? No. And now with my YouTube channel, I am not YouTube savvy or computer savvy. Or let's see, I'm trying to think of what I'm savvy at. I'm not sure that I'm actually savvy at all. All right, that's taken care of. How did you get into the YouTube thing? It's sort of the same way I've gotten into most things. I've sort of stumbled into it and then went all in. Almost everything in my life I've kind of stumbled into, or like it came into my attention and it grabbed hold of me and I dove in. Uh, Coca says, lentils. You eating lentils now? Yoga. I don't know if I'd say I'm savvy at yoga. You're quite savvy at counseling. Well, thank you for that. I'm lentil. All right, I am lentil savvy. I am lentil savvy for sure, 100%. You're savvy at loving nature. Okay, I would agree with that too. Coco's laughing. The trick is using dowsing to measure the energy to see what's required. I haven't heard about that, Evan. What's the new prediction? Man, I don't know if we need a clock with a countdown for us. It's kind of sad. All right, guys, we're gonna. I think about 10 minutes. I want to hear about this doomsday clock. I have heard of the doomsday clock, but I'll be honest with you, I've never paid much attention to it. May 2040. Are they saying like what's going to happen? As of today, January 27th, 2026, the clock has been set to 85 seconds to midnight. I don't know what that means, Evan. 85 seconds to midnight. Midnight of when? Yes, 2040, the Phoenix returns. This guy says, which is not true at all. Oh, sorry, left Yogi, my neighbor, called the police. Should go and tell the police that I put her trash in my that I put her trash in my front door. I doubt the police are going to buy that, Lady Sky. Pussy as well. It takes so much to get me riled, upset, and angry. Leave it to the DMV. That'll do it. I can't believe their incompetence from what they did is causing me so much trouble. Service says, Eric, it's not what you think. Well, as of yet, I have no thoughts on it. We'll return to a 360-day year, 14 hours a day. Oh, 360-day year. All right. Fill me in, Sniper. Fill me in, Kundalini King. Maybe it's good they called the police. Because now maybe the police can say, hey, man, keep your trash can in front of your own house. Aaron says, hey, this guy baked them some resentment muffins. And go Seahawks. Also says, anyways, enough about that. Hello, all. Hello to you, my friend. Sorry about your day. DMV is never fun. If you think you're enlightened, if you think you're awakened, spend an afternoon at DMV and see how far that goes. If you come out of there and you're pretty even keeled, if you're breathing normal, if you're feeling good, you're making good progress in life, man. Midnight is the end of humanity. Yeah, we've had a good run, right? Hey, Joshua. Yeah, Blessed says, right? Exactly. Wayne Dyer used to say, if you think you're enlightened, wait until spending Christmas, Thanksgiving dinner with your family. He also used to say that your friends are God's apology for your family. Hey, this guy says hello to Joshua, and Joshua said hello to everyone. Hey, Heavenly, hugs to you, my friend. Evan says the doomsday clock is a symbolic timepiece maintained since 1947 by the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists. It serves as a metaphor for how close humanity is to destroying the world with dangerous tech. I would say that, yeah, we're probably inching closer. America was built by Freemasons. America was built to be destroyed. It is what it is. It's real, though. I'm not saying it's accurate, but they do have this clock. Well, as you said, symbolic, metaphoric. Well, Heavenly Sky was doing burpees in Navy Skies. What are your numbers up to nowadays, Lady Sky? Heavenly says, my beautiful sister, Lucy Lou. We can do a better job. Humanity, we can do a better job. Joshua says, just for your information, I will be becoming the amazing internet clown Sunday as long as soon the weather is not freezing. Ah, gotcha. Well, I'm looking forward to that. All right, guys, we're gonna hang for about five more minutes. It's in my upcoming live stream, Yogi. So that'll be Sunday. Your Sunday's live stream, right? Lisa says, I saw the live stream and I know what it's about, Joshua. I'm sorry about that drama stuff. About that drama. Well, I will check it out. Catalina King says burpees are hardcore. They sure are. If I misspelled words, it's because I'm covered in sweat. If I misspell words, it's because I can't spell. Evan says, chair. Is your lasagna amazing? Oh, it's a heavenly star. 40 burpees and 20 episodes. Well done, Heavenly Star. Great job. Joshua says they want to make it hurt my feelings, but I will laugh. Heron says Yogi is a Chuck Magnet. I am. I am a Chuck Magnet. Some guy through our live stream that attacking you at every angle. Wow. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about that, Joshua. Why would someone attack you? Hey, Redeemer. If I misspelled words, it's because it's spell checker did it. Didn't get it. Yeah, me too. Me too. You're welcome, Heavenly. What's going on, Joshua?
So about that, I just want to tell you, there was drama involved with me and my ex. Okay. So I don't like to bring that stuff to your channel. Yogi. This is a peaceful channel, and for me to bring that would be wrong. But I will just give you a little brief rundown. Uh, so drama dealing with my ex, or someone who is friends or whatever else, probably more internet to her, to attack me. Uh, by saying lies. Some of the truth. There is some truth to that. But lies, truth, revealing personal information about me and other people on the YouTube channel, which is a clear violation of YouTube channel service. And bullying and harassing not only my social status, but also my channel, and the relationship I was in at that point, and many other things. So I just got wind of it that it existed yesterday, but apparently it's been live for like 2 days or something like that.
Well,
the guy did a stream 3 hours long, and yes, he's right. He attacked me at every single angle, but I'm watching this garbage, and I'm just like, he hardly has any views. His channel has been around for a long time. His channel is completely trash. Excuse my language. But not to be talking trash about people, that's really wrong with it. But I will say this: I watched it, and then I'm thinking like that thumbnail was amazing that he did. Like I realized the positivity about this was that the thumbnail was amazing, guys, and I liked it. So what I did was I took that thumbnail because it had my name on it, because I can, and I'm using it for my upcoming live stream. Since he calls me an internet clown, that's exactly what I'll do. That's exactly
well,
what I'll do. Turning
that
something
is
negative into positive.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, good idea. That's on. I'm looking you up on the 31st, which is Saturday, right?
I think it's Sunday, but I might be wrong. It might be Saturday. But either way, it's just depending on the weather. If the weather permits, then I will. My mother, she went to actual clown college, believe it or not, so she has some stuff for that. And the only thing I have to do is go to a costume store, pick up a few little items, and I'm good to go. But I'm gonna do this for fun, entertainment. You know, I dress up as many things anyway, so it's not really. It's just something else to dress up as a clown. So he wants to say stuff about me and put that up there. Good. He's giving me views. He's giving my channel views. He's giving me attention, and he's giving more people attention for me. So congratulations. But I'm. That's what I wanted to do was come up and tell you that that's why this is like that. Was I mad? Yeah, of course I was mad. I was kind of irritated about it. I was revealing personal information, email addresses, and stuff like that about me that did not exist. But eventually, someone will see that and report it, and he'll have to take that live stream down, or YouTube themselves will do it because personal information revealing to other people is a clear, uh, it's a direct violation of one of the terms of service agreement. So,
Right.
um, yeah, so that's it.
Well,
Just
thanks for the
that,
explanation. Way to turn things around for yourself there.
of course. Yeah, of course. If I see someone doing something, that's exactly how when I first started this channel. Yogi. Before I started this channel, my channel's name was called Josh Ball. Okay, just I did normal vlogs. I didn't have anything crazy in it, nothing silly.
There,
Can't
people
hear
are having a
anything
hard
that I'm
time
saying. Really.
understanding what you're saying. Your volume's a little sketchy.
Can you hear me now, or is it better, or what? What is it?
Can you hear him any better? We'll see. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not gonna hold up your time. If you can hear me, that's fine. I don't know why it's so muffled. Hmm, it's really weird. It's okay. It's okay. If you can hear me, the only thing I'm saying is that it was something negative into something positive.
It's a good lesson.
Okay? Yeah,
Thank you, Joshua.
that's what it is. Okay? Bye, guys.
Take care, my friend. Thanks, Heavenly. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up anyway. I will see you tomorrow, guys, tomorrow evening. We will be pulling cards. Lisa's going to be pulling cards. And then Thursday night, the Esoteric Cafe is opening up its doors again. Good night, Coco. Joshua says, turn something negative into something positive. And Lucy says, see y'all tomorrow night for tarot. I'm excited. It's been forever. It has been a while. Heavenly says, I'll try to make it. Awesome. And let's see. Friday. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I'm all messed up. All right, I'm gonna go figure out a few things before I go to bed. Tat, thanks for coming in, my friend. We're gonna be sending prayers your way. With that, no more jewels in the lives. Yogi, what's going on with that? Are they doing away with them? Good night, Lucy. All right, I'm gonna go. I gotta go. Take care. Love you guys. Back on track for tomorrow. We'll be live 5 a.m. Take care.